What do you do for an encore?
Hopefully 3 points. It's the best encore, right?
How was it scoring, not once, but twice, in your debut appearance for Toronto FC?
Oh, it was great. It was fantastic. You want to hit the ground running, as a team, individually. So there's no better way to do that with a performance like that against, one of our rivals. So
You're coming now up against the Columbus Crew, another rival of Toronto FC. Do you sense that there is a rivalry, or is that just is it a real rivalry? Do you feel that coming into this match?
I've never played against Columbus with Toronto, so I wouldn't know. Apparently, they had some good games against each other last season, and they're a good team. They play some good soccer, very attacking soccer. So it should be a good game for the neutrals. But for us, we want to go in and get 3 points. That's the objective.
You're obviously comfortable here. Comfortable quickly? Would that be fair to say? And if so, why?
I think anytime you go into a team and when you're playing with the good players, you tend to feel comfortable right away. You tend to feel confident. You tend to feel calm in the environment. And at Toronto, you have good players all around the pitch. I think we're lucky in MLS to have the type of players that we have, and it makes the game easier.
Not only did you manage to score a couple of goals, Jozy, but as you know, you got into a picture that got a lot of play across social media. Did you enjoy that whole thing with the interaction with the fan afterwards? I understand you didn't notice it at the time, and from what you said, it appears you've gone through far worse with stuff coming from the stands.
No, yeah, but it was a funny little interchange. I didn't even see her. She was from the picture. It appears she was standing right in front of me, but I didn't see her. But yeah, it's a bit of fun. It shows just how much the game means to the people of Vancouver and how much that particular game means to both teams. So it's good to see the fans show their support.
And you played all over the world. What did you think of the atmosphere, MLS atmosphere at BC Place?
I thought it was spectacular. It's a great little stadium. I think if they had grass, it'd be even better. But that's the situation there, and it's a good place to play. They have a lot of very good fans there.
When you look back at that game against Vancouver, it was essentially a tale of two different halves. How do you ensure that you carry that momentum from the second half right from the first whistle against Columbus?
Yeah, it's a mentality thing. I think it's something we're going to have to develop over the season. You have to start the game on the front foot, and we didn't do that. We started a little bit too relaxed, and on a different day, we could have been 3-0 down in the first 15 minutes. So we have to make sure we come out of the gates with an idea of how we're going to start the match and make sure we put the onus to pressure our opponents.
Pundits have been talking about how this 7-game road trip is going to play a factor in how the rest of the season is going to play out. And they're saying how if you can pick up any points, it would be a good thing. But do you feel that you could change the conversation if you do win this game and get the 3 points?
I'm not really concerned about... Is that me? Oh, sorry. My apologies. I'm not really concerned about, that type of thing with the pundits. I think for us, the biggest thing is to make sure that from these 7 games, we get something from it, and I think we're off to a good start with the 3 points against Vancouver. Now going to Columbus, a place where the team had success last year. So, we'll go in there with the right attitude and try to take something from the game. We can't worry about the 7-game road trip. You have to take games one step at a time, one game at a time. And, it's a good situation for us to walk away again with 3 points if we apply the right attitude.
In your assessments and what Greg has been preaching to you guys off the field, what sort of challenges does Columbus pose to you guys?
Like I said before, they seem to be a good team in terms of how they play football out of the back. They make the pitch very big. They have some good attacking players, and the midfield are strong. So I think it'll be a good test for us. I think certainly there'll be at times where they're on top of the game, being the home team. I think that's normal, but I think we'll come into the game and like I said before, the first 15-20 minutes are crucial. We can't start the way we did against Vancouver.
One more for Jozy, guys.
When you were signed and when Jovinko was signed, there was all this talk of making sure that the designated players connect well with each other. You've had a chance now to play with Jovinko for 1 game. Do you feel a strong or a good connection between you two, and how do you think that will develop over the course of this season?
I think it's bigger than just having a connection with 2 players. It's a group thing. And I think how he fits into the team is more important than how he fits with one guy. And you saw from Vancouver, he connects well with everybody. He's an outlet for everybody. He combines well with everybody, and I think that's the most important thing. That's what you need a guy like him to bring to the table, and he's only going to get better.